we're going to be discussing a video. Now, as you can tell by the title of the video, it's how I'm telling a story, by the way, a life story, that I want you guys to learn from and not do dumbass decisions like I do. And today, I mean, still to this day, I still make dumb decisions, and it's not very, very good. So, we're playing Black Ops 3, by the way, guys. So, hopefully, you guys can hear me,
Step one.
of all this. So, anyways, getting on to the story, guys. So, I just want to start off the video by saying I do not condone anybody doing the things that I do or being in the use of marijuana or weed, the devil's lettuce, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But do not be peer pressured into doing it, which I was in this video because I wanted to look cool in school. Okay, that rhymed. Did not mean for that to happen. But anyways, um, yeah, guys. Anyways, getting onto the story. So it all started when I was at PE. Okay, I was in PE. Now I'm pretty sure it was a Friday. Okay, no, it was Thursday. It was Thursday. It was Thursday morning, and because I have second period PE. Okay, guys. So it's all no. I'm sorry, guys. I had sixth period PE. So sixth period PE, I have PE, or sixth period I have PE, and then my other period, which is seventh, I have math. So I was in this room. I was in this little MP room type thing. It was kind of like a backup MP room that they had for like working out and stuff. So we're sitting in there. We're practicing like yoga or something. I don't know. I don't know what we were practicing. I really didn't pay attention. And again, that's another thing. Always pay attention in class, kids. If you guys are watching this, don't be a dumbass again, like I was. So, so I'm here, and I'm sitting in the room, and my friends. And keep in mind, I don't really hang around these people a lot often because I feel like I get into a lot more trouble when I'm around them. But a few of my friends, like a few of my close homies, I was hanging out with. I'm not going to say their names, but I'll call the first one Jake and the other one Brent. Okay, so Brent and Jake were sitting in the corner, kind of chatting around. And I walked over to him, and I hear him discussing about weed. Okay, now I think Jake, I think I'm gonna call him like the guy who wanted it, who wanted the pot. So I walk up to him and I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude? We did a little handshake, a little 1 2 1 2." I'm totally kidding, guys. But so we're chatting and he keeps discussing to his other friend, Brent. Let's just say that. Um, he keeps discussing to him about weed, about how he needs some and that he doesn't have because our kind of local drug dealer that we have, obviously not gonna say his name either, but he was dry. Okay, he was running dry, and so he couldn't supply him with any. So I thought that I'd be the brightest idea to be like, "Yo, I got some. I got you. I'll get you some." And he was like, "Oh, really, man? Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate it." And keep in mind, he's one of the popular kids, a little bit of the popular kid. So I was like, "Yeah, man, no problem." And then, like, obviously, I walk off, and I was like, "Damn, bro, I'm gonna be like so popular after this." Obviously, not thinking of the consequences, like an idiot, of what can go wrong. And so the next day, continuing on to this day, I hit up one of my dealer, and I'm just gonna say that you guys don't just think of me as a tool for saying it, but I hit him up, and I was actually like talking to him for a little bit, saying like, "Hey, yo, mind if I like come over, maybe like spend the night or something?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, probably." And so I was like, "All right, cool." Well, anyways, so I'm kind of slowly getting into the process of kind of asking him, and he was like, "So what's up, man? I mean, like, hey, you called me. I mean, so what's up?" And I was like, "I was asking you if you could probably hit me up with like a gram or two." And he was sitting there. He was like, "Why? What's up? What do you need?" And I was like, "Well, I was gonna hook up this guy. He's gonna pay me. And so he was like, yeah, sure, why not? How much you need? And I said, just give me a gram or two. Like I said, he's like, all right, fine, whatever. So he comes, we meet up at this place, at a different school, and he obviously gives me the stuff. He gives me the weed, and I give him the money. And he was like, all right, man, well, I'll talk to you later. And I was like, all right, man, I'll see you later. We obviously went our separate ways, and I put it in this little tiny container that I still have to this day. But not the weed, but the container. But so the next day goes by. It's Friday, and this guy before school hits me up in the morning. He was like, "Yo, so we're gonna meet by the bathrooms. You're gonna walk in there. I'll walk in after you. You're gonna give it to me. I'll give you the money, and then we'll dip." So I was like, "All right, cool, done, done, done." So I walk to school, go by the bathrooms. Now keep in mind, guys, my school has the school that I used to go to, because I'm now I've graduated, so I'm going into high school. I'm gonna be a freshman, but the school that I went to had tons of cameras. Okay, he has tons of cameras facing towards the bathroom, both ways and stuff. They have an overhang to where there's two separate cameras facing each bathroom. So I walk in, and the camera obviously spots us. We both walk in at the same time, which is not very smart. And keep in mind, this kid's looking suspicious, really, really suspicious as hell. All right, so I walk up to him. He was like, "Yo, bro, you got the stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he pulls out this Arizona safe type thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But he pulls it out, and I'm there, and I was like, "All right, well, here." I pulled out the stuff, and I kind of I had it in this little improvised little baggie that I made out of a plastic bag, and I put it inside this container. So I took it out, obviously took off the container, and I gave it to the kid, right? So I gave it to this kid, and he's sitting there. He was like, "All right, fine, cool, thank you." Grabs it, puts it in this little safe thing, puts it in his bag, and I'm sitting there like, "All right, yo, I need money. Where is it?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, here." He reaches in his bag, can't finds it, quote unquote can't finds it, which guarantee he wasn't gonna pay me whatsoever. He just wanted it. So I was like, "Dude, you're gonna have to give me that money, right?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I obviously know." And so I'm sitting there, and
secure the objectives.
but so I sit there, and I'm just like, "Dude, you have to give me the money, man." And he was like, "Dude, I don't have it. I'm sorry." And I was sitting there, I was like, "Dude, are you fucking serious? Really? You came here unprepared, thinking that I'm just gonna give this to you for free, right?" And he was like, "Oh no, dude, I promised I was gonna give it to you. I swear to God." And I was like, "All right, well, you didn't give it to me. First of all, you don't have it." And so into him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll give it back to you. I'll give you the money on Monday. Okay, give me one early on." So he was like, "Yo, bro, I'll give you the money on Monday. All right?" And I was like, "Fine. You better give me the money, or else I'm gonna be really pissed." So he sat there. He was like, "Yeah, bro, of course, I got you. I got you." So I was like, "All right, man. I mean." So I walk up to him. Or no, sorry. We walk out of the bathroom, and we both walk out, kind of obviously suspicious again. This kid, I don't know what came to mind to think that it would be okay to go around school telling people that he has weed in his bag. Okay, this is the most idiotic decision you could ever make. Now, if you guys are planning on doing this, I highly recommend you do not do it inside of school, which I did, and do not make sure that kid, or who you're selling it to, doesn't go around school telling people that he has weed in his backpack, okay, and that he got it from me, okay. Now I'm sitting there like, dude, is this kid really serious? This guy is an idiot. First of all, he's telling people that he got it from me. Now, if this gets out, people are going to be coming to me saying "Oh, dude, where'd you get it? Can I get some?" or whatever. They're probably going to be asking me for some, alright? Now, I don't want that to happen whatsoever, and I recently heard about it from one of my other homies, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna say his name was Fred. Okay, so Fred comes up to me. He tells me, he was like, dude, you know that Jake's freaking like, he's telling people that you sold him weed. Did you? And I was like, really? Like, and he was like, dude, just I'm not gonna tell anybody. Just did you? And I was like, well, yeah, but I didn't know he's gonna go telling everybody. And so he's like, yeah, bro, he's telling everybody. And I was like, well, let's just pray that it doesn't get to the teacher. And he's like, yeah, dude, because you're gonna be screwed if you get a hold of the principal. So I walk into my seventh period class. No, not my seventh period. I think I was in PE at this time. All right. So I'm in PE, and so he pulls this kid out, right? Immediately walks into the room, and I'm crapping my pants because I don't know whether or not he's pointing towards me or my other kid, or this other kid that's sitting right next to me. So he points to him. He walks up, goes there, and a few of my other friends, or a few of his other friends, they're kind of my friends a little bit. They're a little bit of homies. But so we were talking, and he was like, "Yo, dude, I think he's gonna get talked to." And I was like, "Well, yeah, you think? Because he's been telling people around school that he has stuff in his backpack that's from me." And he was like, "Well, I mean, damn, bro, there's nothing really you could do. I mean, you just gotta pray that he doesn't break." And I was like, "Yeah, no shit." So I'm getting scared to death. All right, thinking that I'm gonna get in trouble. Now that this kid's probably gonna rat on me, I get pulled out next. Believe it or not. And I get pulled up into the office, and I hate this, but this teacher does this little clicky pen thing to where he just clicks his pen and stares at you the whole time, and he's just sitting there, he's just eyeballing me, and I was like, "What's up? You pulled me in here? What did I do?" And he was like, "You know what you did. Don't act stupid. I have all on camera." And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about, guy." And he was like, "Do not play dumb with me. I'm having a really tough day right now, and so don't mess with me." And I was like, "Well, I still don't know what you're talking about." And he's sitting there, and he was like, "Alright, you want to play it that way? Fine." And so he gets on his little computer, and he's kind of scrolling through, right? Scrolling through the little camera roll that he has. So I'm sitting there and looking at this guy. I'm still looking at him, trying to pull up this video, this footage. And this freaking guy pulls up footage of me walking into the bathroom. And I was like, "Yeah, I walked into the bathroom, what's up?" And he was like, "No, he told me, Ricky, no, I almost said his name, but he said Jake told me that you gave him weed, and I'm questioning you right now, so don't lie to me." And I was like, "Okay, so I walked into the bathroom. I needed to take a piss. What's up?" And he was like, "Alright, well, if you're so innocent, then why did he have this on him?" And he pulls out from his pocket the little bag of weed that I gave this kid. Alright? This freaking guy, I swear. Okay, so he pulls it out, and I was like, "Okay, what's that? What's that have to do with me?" He said that over 20 people, not 20 people. Obviously, he was over exaggerating, but he was like, tons of kids asked me that, or not asked me. He told me. He's like, tons of kids told me that you sold him weed, and I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Yeah. So just confess. It'll all be over soon. So just confess." And I was sitting there, I was like, "Oh my god, fine. Yes, I did. I sold him weed." And he was like, "Alright, see? Was that so hard?" And I was like, "No, it wasn't." Because he always pulls that card. So he was like, "Exactly. So, what? So, do you have anything to say to me that you should have said before?" And I was like, "Yes, I sold him weed. Sorry, it wasn't my intention." And he was like, "Well, sorry, I didn't say that it wasn't my intention, but I just said it. I said that, yes, I sold him weed." And so he was like, "Alright, well, I'm gonna call your parents." And I was like, "Oh my fucking god." So he's calling my parents, and he was like, or he's sitting there, he's like, "So, I'm calling your parents, and they're gonna come and pick you up. You're suspended for 4 days, And I was sitting there, I was like, thank God it's only 4 days, because I kind of wanted to come back
Looking
here.
good. Continue on mission.
So again, he's sitting there, and he said, "Oh, I accidentally killed my teammate." But so he gets on the phone with my mom, and it was the scariest thing ever,
Enemy has A.
because he kind of hinted that that I was doing things wrong in the school. So she got pissed immediately. She was like, "What did he do?"
Nice work, Black Ops.
And
Get ready for the
he
next
told
round.
him, or he told her, he was like, "Well, he was caught selling weed in the school bathroom." And I could hear her through the phone. She was flipping, she was flipping out. She was like, "What the fuck? Like, what? You can't accuse my son of doing this. How do you don't have proof?" And he was like, "Yes, I do. I have it right here." And keep in mind, this principal, this vice principal, super chill, but he was in kind of a shitty mood. Not gonna lie, he was using a very, very crappy mood
Securing
this day.
Charlie.
So again, I'm like crapping my pants because now that I know my mom is coming to the school and is irritated, like she's just pissed. So
Be secure.
I go in, like I'm still sitting in the office. He was like, "All right, well I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna talk to your mom." And I was like, "Fine, all right." So I'm still sitting in there, and I'm sorry guys, this is taking forever, but getting onto the story, she walks in, she sits down to the where she sits down in the little chair, in the little seating chair, and so I'm sitting there like, all right, well, I'm screwed. So I immediately just got hit with this look from my mom, just like, you, like you're so dumb, like you're dead when you get home. And I was sitting there like, oh my god, this is not gonna be a good day for me. So walk in, and not walk in, but so he tells her, shows her the footage, and I was scared shitless, guys, keep in mind, because obviously she's about to kill me when I get into the car. She's about to like strangle me to death, you know. So obviously I'm like scared shitless, so god damn it. Alright, well anyways, so we walk out. He was like, "All right, well, have a nice day. I'll see you in 4 days." I was like, yeah. Like in my head, I was thinking like, fuck you, because he was kind of taunting me, like saying like, haha, you caught, or I caught you. So I'm crying at this point because my mom's crying, and I know you guys have had this happen to you before, but it's to where like you get upset because your mom's crying and she's crying, and I'm sitting to myself like, dude, what did I do? Like, I'm such an idiot, guys. And so I'm just gonna get on to the story. I got caught, and I was a fool, and I finally got busted for something that I thought that I was never gonna get caught for. So the moral of the story is, guys, this is a long enough video already, but the moral of the story is, don't sell weed in school unless you want to be a fucking dumbass like me. And don't act like nothing's gonna happen to you when you damn know for sure that something's gonna happen to you. Because I'm thinking I'm Mr. Invincible. So again, guys, the moral of the story: don't sell weed in school, obviously. So I really appreciate it if you guys tuning into this video, this live video. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I really hope you guys are having a fantastic day or night, considering that it's like 6 o'clock in the morning for me. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. Hope you guys liked it. I really would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, just please share this video, and if you're new, please subscribe. That really helps me a lot with my channel. And if you guys want more commentaries like this, please comment down in the comments below. And I will try and do my best to post as many videos as I can recently, or more frequently, as I have not really have been, but kind of just needing to be more, like being more fluent with what videos I need to post and stuff. So Anyways, guys,
secure.
I'm done with this video. Thank you guys so much for
Route
watching. Hope you
nearly
guys
over.
liked it.
Try to
Subscribe,
redeem
like I
yourselves.
said before, and
Losing
peace.
C. Losing Bravo. We lost B. Securing Bravo. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Be advised, multiple hostile UAVs overhead. Losing C. Friendly care package incoming. We're being dominated. Take those positions. Hostile care package overhead. Hostile UAV above. Securing Charlie. C locked down.